Hello and welcome and a very good afternoon. You're watching Times Now Live with me, Siddharth Talia. Let's focus on the developing story right now. We're of course speaking on the 5th of August 2026. This is 7 years after the abrogation of Article 370. It was a historic moment where Article 370 was essentially nullified, and so was Article 35A, which was a discriminatory provision that was part of the Constitution at that point in time. The Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, has hailed the anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370. He spoke about it as being a new chapter for Jammu and Kashmir as well as Ladakh. Remember that the state of Jammu and Kashmir was also bifurcated, and it's now two union territories, the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir as well as the Union Territory of Ladakh as well. Prime Minister said that J&K has seen wide-ranging transformation. He cited developments in the fields of infrastructure, education, healthcare as well, and that marginalized women are now empowered due to the changes that were brought on the 5th of August 2019. Let me go across to my colleague Sohail for all the updates pertaining to what the Prime Minister has said and how Jammu and Kashmir is observing today the events of the 5th of August 2019. Sohail, the Prime Minister has of course hailed the decision. Several of his ministers in the cabinet have of course also put out their endorsement of the decision that was taken on the 5th of August 2019. What's the mood like in Jammu and Kashmir, even as certain members of the opposition there have decided to take out protests calling for statehood of Jammu and Kashmir as well?
Well, certainly there is this point that the abrogation of Article 370 back in 2019 has opened opportunities for the youth of Jammu and Kashmir, for the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and we had seen after 2019 a lot of infrastructure development taking place. In fact, in several sectors, people have witnessed that change on ground. The foremost impact aspect of this change is related to security situation. Before 2019, Jammu and Kashmir, particularly Kashmir Valley, used to witness massive violence, stone pelting, terror incidents and other things. The number of terrorists or local or foreigner used to be in 3 digits, but that number has now reached to single digit in Jammu and Kashmir, and the stone pelting and violence that we were used to witness before 2019 is a history now. Similarly, when it comes to infrastructure development, this is in fact for the first time in the history of Jammu and Kashmir that Jammu and Kashmir was connected to the rest of the country through railway network. But the mood on ground is certainly positive. People are in fact appreciative of the decision. But on this other hand, we had seen National Conference, People's Democratic Party and Congress Party are basically protesting on this particular day against the decisions that were taken in 2019 against the abrogation of Article 370, 35A, PDP calling it unconstitutional, BJP basically National Conference are trying to point out that the restoration of statehood should be fulfilled as early as possible. Whereas BJP is celebrating on ground. They had in fact taken out rallies, Tiranga rally and other sort of in fact rallies were also in fact held in Srinagar as well, in Jammu as well. So there is a mixed political response to this particular day in Jammu and Kashmir. BJP celebrating, whereas National Conference, Congress and PDP opposing. But people on ground have felt the change. That's something very important. We today witness there is in fact people are coming out, they are doing their businesses, they are doing their jobs. But on this other side of the Kashmir, which Pakistan occupied Kashmir, it is reeling under unrest. In fact,
of course, almost 100 people dead in the crackdown on the protests that have taken place in POK. Sohail, stay with us because let's take our viewers, in fact, through what the Prime Minister's put out on the social media earlier today. And let me just take you through this message that he's put out on X. 7 years ago, on this day, Articles 370 and 35A became history, marking a decisive new chapter in the journey of Jammu and Kashmir as well as Ladakh. Since then, the lives of the people of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh have witnessed wide-ranging transformation. Infrastructure has expanded, opportunities in areas such as education, healthcare, entrepreneurship and sports have grown. Be it the women or the marginalized communities, those who were denied their basic constitutional rights for decades have been empowered thanks to the full application of the Constitution of India. So that's the detailed message that's been put out by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the social media platform X, talking about the momentousness of the decision that was taken back then.